Bartonella buddies. Today I'm doing 4 ways to support someone with a chronic illness because 3 is a magic number. And it's easy to count by 5, so 4 is like the forgotten middle child. And I couldn't think of 5. I'm gonna start with the most basic here. So the first way to support someone with a chronic illness is initiate contact often. I am very, very grateful for my friends who have kept weekly hour-long phone dates with me. But I remember in the beginning of my illness, it caused me so much anxiety to set up those phone dates. My mom works Monday and Tuesday evenings, and I have 2 best friends, so my mom wanted me to speak to one of them on one night and the other one on the other night so I wouldn't be so lonely. And it would take everything in me to text them to try to arrange who I would speak to on each night. Should I text both of them on Sunday night and whoever responds first can talk to me on Monday night and the other one can talk to me on Tuesday night, or should I put both of them in a group chat and we can all decide who's gonna talk to me on which night? Simple tasks can become excruciatingly hard during a chronic illness. If you are a friend or a loved one of someone with a chronic illness, initiating contact not only helps them feel less lonely, but also takes the load off their shoulders so they don't have to figure out what's a good time to talk. Number 2, listen to the details. No, you don't have to have an updated list of every medication they're on, but it means a lot to a chronically ill person if you take an interest in how they are figuring out their diagnosis, what they are learning about their illness, and how their treatment is going. When I told my friend that I no longer thought I have fibromyalgia and that I actually have Bartonella, she told me that she had Googled fibromyalgia and she never felt like my symptoms really fit the description. Even though my friend is not a doctor, she is very smart, and I appreciated both her opinion on my diagnosis and her taking the time to research my condition of her own volition. That rhymes. And throughout my illness, I've encountered decision fatigue. Which doctor should I go with or trust? Do I believe this out-of-the-box test or alternative therapy? Do I believe that mold is contributing to my symptoms? Which healthy diet should I follow? Figuring out the answers to these questions has been one of the most overwhelming aspects. With a mysterious and chronic illness, you can see 5 doctors with 5 different opinions. It is now up to you, a layperson, to figure out what seems right. It means so much when a friend can be a good sounding board because they know the details. And number 3 is offering help is good, but offering specific help is better. Saying, let me know if there's anything I can do for you, is obviously nice and thoughtful, but sometimes a sick person is too ill, depressed, or embarrassed to let you know what you can do for them. Offering specific help is better. So you could say, can I cook for you once a week? Or could I do the grocery shopping for you once a week? Offering specific help not only takes the decision-making off their shoulders, but it also demonstrates to them what you are willing to do, and critically, how often. And finally, number 4 is imagine a day in their life. Before I got sick, whenever I heard that a friend had experienced something difficult, I would know that that experience was hard, but I didn't quite understand all of what that experience encompassed. Like hearing someone's dad passed away when they were little, and I would say to myself, oh wow, that sounds hard. But it's a fleeting thought. I don't know how hard, and I may never know how hard until I experience it myself. There is a saying in the Lyme disease community that you don't get it until you get it. And I think that this is applicable to a lot of different kinds of human suffering. If you're having a hard time knowing what another person's strife entails, I think imagining a day in their life helps you develop a better understanding of the monthly, weekly, daily, hourly, and even minutely struggles another person faces. I think deep empathy comes with maturity and your own life experiences, but imagining a day in their life will help you get it better. So to do this exercise, close your eyes. And I know I hate being told to close my eyes. I hate visualization exercises. So you don't have to close your eyes if you don't want to. But think about what your sick friend or family member experiences from the moment they wake up to the moment they go to sleep. I'm going to use my own illness as an example. Imagine waking up flat on your back with your feet sticking out of the bottom of the covers and sheets because it's too painful to have the weight of these on your feet. It feels like a blanket could crush your tendons, and sleeping with your foot on the side makes you feel like all your toes are gonna smash each other. And you've been sleeping flat on your back for a month straight, even though you hate sleeping on your back. So you wake up, and for the first few seconds of the day, you don't feel pain because your brain isn't fully turned on. But once you're awake, the pain rushes in, and you feel like you have carpal tunnel in your wrists, and tendonitis in your elbows and forearms, and arthritis in your hands and fingers, and your feet have weird, aching, sometimes shooting and burning nerve pain that moves around like a time lapse of the aurora borealis. And the nagging pain is a constant reminder that even though it feels like tendonitis, your MRIs are normal and you still have no fucking clue what is wrong with you. You call your mom into the room so she can bring you your pain medicine and open the blinds. She then goes downstairs and prepares your breakfast because you have too much pain to do almost anything for yourself. You turn on the TV and don't know what to watch because you've been watching TV for 12 hours a day, every single day. It hurts too much to turn the pages of a book or Kindle. You eat your breakfast, the same thing every single day, because if you stray from this meal, you will get a reaction, which means your stomach will fill to the brim with gas, which is nauseating and painful. Food has become a chore. Your mom is so overwhelmed with figuring out how to feed you, and you're losing some weight. This is the first 10 minutes of every day. You don't even have to do this imagine a day in their life exercise for 5 minutes. You could do it for 3 minutes. 3 is a magic number. This exercise could work for many situations, like for your friend who's just had a baby or a friend who's grieving. Piper, how do you support your loved one? AKA me. I lick your tears. They're nice and salty. I hope this was helpful, so if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, or else I'm sicking Piper on ya. Sick.
They had 3 in the family.
Weekly. Berg. 3 is a magic number.